What if I told you that one man, born into the most powerful royal institution on earth, is now being praised not for wearing a crown, but for daring to expose the ugliest secrets of the British media? Because this week, inside London's High Court, something extraordinary happened. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, didn't just continue his legal battle against the Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday. He forced the world to look straight into the darkness of a tabloid culture that has operated in silence for decades. And for the first time in a very long time, people are listening. From legal experts to royal commentators, from public opinion polls to ordinary citizens who are fed up with media intrusion, Prince Harry is being openly praised for doing what no senior royal before him ever dared to do: expose the system, challenge the power, and say out loud what so many have whispered for years. Today we're breaking down why Prince Harry's case is far bigger than one lawsuit, why his critics are growing quieter, and why this moment could change the British media landscape forever. So buckle up, because this story goes much deeper than headlines. As Prince Harry's legal battle with associated newspapers continued at London's High Court, the Duke of Sussex made claims that stopped the room cold. He alleged that the Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday illegally gathered private information using methods that crossed ethical and legal lines. But what truly shook observers wasn't just the accusation. It was the human cost Harry described. Harry revealed that the relentless media intrusion left him feeling paranoid beyond belief. Think about that phrase for a moment. This isn't paranoia born from imagination. This is paranoia born from lived experience. A life where every phone call might be intercepted, every relationship scrutinized, every private moment turned into profit. Harry explained that the constant invasion of his personal life caused deep emotional stress, damaging not only his mental well-being, but also his closest relationships. And suddenly, the caricature the tabloids loved to sell, the privileged prince, collapsed. What stood in its place was something far more uncomfortable for them: a man telling the truth. Royal experts were quick to point out something crucial. Prince Harry's decision to take tabloids to court is virtually unheard of within royal tradition. Royals don't sue. Royals don't testify. Royals don't expose. They endure, they stay silent, and they protect the institution, even when it hurts them personally, which is exactly why Harry's choice matters. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams summed it up clearly when he said Harry believes this fight is his life's work. Not a publicity stunt, not revenge, not attention-seeking. A mission. Harry has openly connected the aggressive tactics of the British press to the trauma he carries from childhood, including the loss of his mother, Princess Diana, a woman hounded, photographed, chased, until the unthinkable happened. Harry has spoken candidly about being triggered by the sound of camera shutters. That's not drama, that's trauma. And it explains why, for him, this case is personal in a way critics either ignore or deliberately dismiss. Another key point raised by experts is just how unprecedented this moment truly is. Members of the royal family historically avoid courtrooms like the plague. Why? Because courtrooms mean evidence, records, cross-examination, truth. Yet here stands Prince Harry, prepared, determined, and unflinching. As one expert put it, Harry is ready for a titanic struggle. And that word matters. This isn't a small skirmish. This isn't symbolic. This is a full-scale challenge to an industry that has relied on intimidation, silence, and fear to operate unchecked. For decades, tabloids thrived on the belief that no one powerful enough would ever challenge them head-on. Harry shattered that illusion. Another royal commentator, Meredith Constant, described this trial as the end of a long journey for Prince Harry. A journey that began when he was a child, growing up under constant surveillance. A journey that continued through military service, personal loss and public vilification. And now, a courtroom reckoning. Constant made an important observation. Prince Harry has every right to feel paranoid beyond belief. Because the press hasn't exactly earned trust. What's different now is that the tides are turning. Harry has reconnected with his father. His security arrangements are under review, and public sympathy is growing. The idea that the tabloids are untouchable is fading. Here's the part critics don't like to talk about. A YouGov poll shows that a majority of Britons believe Prince Harry should have his previous royal security restored when he's in the UK. That's huge. Because for years the narrative pushed was that the public has turned against Harry. Yet when asked directly, people are questioning the cruelty, the harassment, the obsession. There is growing disgust with how tabloids operate, how they profit from pain while pretending it's public interest. Prince Harry has done something remarkable. He has forced the public to look at the machine behind the headlines, the tactics, the secrecy, the lack of accountability, a media ecosystem hidden in shadows, until now. Let's be honest, Prince Harry's critics aren't angry because he's wrong. They're angry because he's dangerous to the status quo. If Harry wins, legally or culturally, it opens doors. Doors for accountability, doors for reform, doors for others to speak up. And that terrifies an industry built on silence, because once one prince stands up, others might follow. This isn't just about one man. This is about privacy in the digital age, power without oversight, media ethics, and the human cost of click-driven outrage. Prince Harry isn't asking to be worshipped. He's asking for basic human dignity. And increasingly, people agree. If you've made it this far, it tells me something. You see through the noise. You understand that this fight isn't about royal drama. It's about truth, accountability, and standing up to powerful systems that don't like being challenged. If you support Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex for choosing courage over silence, hit that subscribe button right now. If you believe the tabloid era of unchecked cruelty needs to end, give this video a like so it reaches more people. And if you truly want to support this channel and help us keep telling stories the mainstream media won't, consider donating via Super Thanks. Every contribution helps us continue exposing hypocrisy and amplifying voices that deserve to be heard. Thank you for being part of this community. And remember, truth doesn't need permission to be spoken.